Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flick. I'm Matt. That's Alonzo. Today, box office news.
The Thanksgiving report.
Thanksgiving box office report on Cyber Monday. Shocker, Coco, #1 at the box office. All right, bye, everybody. That's not really news, I guess.
No, I mean, it's Pixar, and there's not a lot of kid competition out there right now, and it's a terrific movie. I'm glad people are seeing it.
It's a terrific movie. Not so terrific if you went and saw it and had to sit through that Frozen piece, which people hated.
I've heard mostly negative. I went to the press screening and they didn't show it to us at the press screening. Read into that what you will, but they did not see. So if I actually kind of want to see this because it's Christmas and it's my thing. So I'm gonna have to buy a ticket to Coco.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people on social media complaining about this over the weekend. A lot of friends had gone to see it. They were like, "Oh my God, what the hell is this?"
Well, I'll tell you, if I were taking small children with small bladders and I had to sit through 20 minutes of trailers and a 20-minute, Frozen short before the main feature started, I could see where that would be annoying.
That would be annoying. Okay. So Justice League dropped 57% almost in its second weekend, made about 40 million. Wonder, I was a little surprised to
tiny drop.
Tiny drop comes in at 22 million or 22.3. That's it's nice to see a good movie like that continue to do well.
Yeah.
Rounding out the top 5, Thor Ragnarok at almost $17 million. That brings it to 277 million. So far for its release, and then Daddy's Home 2. I think I saw somebody tweet that Daddy's Home 2 and Bad Moms Christmas are essentially the same movie. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I think we made that point when Christy and I reviewed it. It was sort of like it's the new the older generation comes in and wackiness sort of ensues. So if you haven't gone to see Coco, go see it this weekend or this coming weekend or this week because it's terrific. But know that you probably can come in 20 minutes late.
Apparently, unless you're really dying to see the latest adventures of Olaf and whatnot, and there are new songs from the people who wrote the Frozen songs. I don't know. I'm not going to poo-poo the thing until I see it, and a few people said it was okay.
I will poo-poo things before I see them all the time. I have no problem with that.
Bless you for that.
Because this week we're going to cover The Disaster Artist, and I have to watch The Room for the first time this week. I've never seen it.
Lucky you. But now don't watch it alone. That's a shared experience for sure. Like try and find like 2 people at least to watch it.
Well, I told my wife she has to sit through.
Okay, that's a start.
Which she's not happy about.
The one thing I will say, sorry, going back to the Frozen short, what I do find annoying about it is that the Pixar features have always come accompanied by a really great Pixar created short.
And there was no short.
Almost all of them got nominated for Oscars. They're like, they're interesting and they're fun and they're like 8 minutes. And this was a TV special that they decided to attach to a feature film, and then it's going to be a TV special again later. And it's sort of like, I regret that slot didn't go to another cool Pixar short because the Pixar shorts are so great. In fact, I think there are, you can get a Blu-ray of just the Pixar shorts.
All right, well, so speaking of other disasters in the snow, not just Frozen, but there was another story that I caught over the weekend, or this morning, Mark Hamill talking about his scene on Hoth in Empire Strikes Back. In a recent interview, on Twitter, he said that Luke, in his opinion, would never have cut the arm off that Wampa. And he was assured that when they shot the scene, it would only have its fur singed, and then when he saw the completed movie and the arm had been cut off that Wampa, Mark Hamill was mad. Your thoughts?
I don't really know what to make of that in terms of I'm not steeped enough in Star Wars lore to say, oh yes, of course Luke would do that or he would never do that. Like, I got nothing, frankly, so you tell me.
I do like that one of the things he said is, heck, it was even in the book, Luke used the Force to sense the Wampa's mind, the Twitter user said, to which Hamill replied, my acting was much better in the book. So, now maybe at the moment he was channeling the Joker because the Joker would have cut off both arms.
Oh, no question. And worn them around.
Yeah, it's a weird thing for him to comment on.
It is amazing to me the micro level to which we will still talk about Star Wars movies years and years later. Like the idea that you can
That should not be amazing to you.
Well, it's not amazing, but it's just it's like, I mean, Finnegan's Wake should get this level of scrutiny. The idea that you can say on the internet Greedo shot first, and like people immediately know what you're talking about and have opinions about it,
listen,
and will break it down for you.
There's still a shot in episode 4 that when it was announced that George Lucas was going to fix effects, and some of those look like some of those dogfight scenes at the end of the movie are terrific, but there's one particular shot that they still missed. With the little what is it? The Shadrafan alien, the little mousy alien at the cantina reaches up for something, and there's a moment where it turns its head, and you can see through one eye out the other because it's on the sides of the head, and you can see all the way through it. And they missed that fix. So
like
look it up.
There are entire Robot Chicken sketches, devoted to people who are on screen for 3 seconds.
And there should be.
And there should I mean, I think it's fascinating, but I've never been that invested in Star Wars. I love those movies. I've seen them all. I've seen them multiple times. But
perhaps I have been. Perhaps I have been.
No, but look, I'm in the minority of like white dudes on the internet talking about movies that can't go deep on Star Wars. For the most part, my brethren, they're all in there.
All right, well, so it's Cyber Monday today, and so we're doing something a little bit special. We've not done this before, but we have some swag. One of the cool things about doing what we do is that the studios will send us cool stuff, and so we wanted to share that wealth. And so we're gonna be doing some giveaways. We have 3 different items from the fine folks at A24 that we're gonna give away, and the way you can get one of these items is to share this video via Twitter and say which item you want. And what we'll do is everybody who shares the video, depending on which item, we will pick those names, we'll put those names in a hat, and we'll gift one. So the first item is this wonderful little button, I love Lady Bird. We'll take some pictures maybe and put them in there.
Lady Bird, which just by the way, this weekend passed Toy Story 2 as being the movie with the most reviews to still have a 100% rating on the tomato meter.
Oh, interesting. See, so if I were to wear this, I can model how nice this looks, right? So
a snappy addition to any ensemble.
Exactly. Okay. Would you like to talk about our second item?
Absolutely. The Florida Project holiday stocking. Tis the season. It's Christmas now, whether you want it to be or not. And so this has
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah, this is kind of cool, actually. Yeah, this has like these cool crayon drawings of Christmassy things. Florida Project's a great movie, and
I don't know that movie necessarily makes me think of Christmas, but
no, not in the slightest. But that's kind of what makes this stocking so cool. So yeah, so that's an item.
All right, third. This is the thing that I think is going to be the hot item. This is the one everybody's going to want. Wrapping paper. And you want wrapping paper that as you open it up and tear it apart, you can yell, "You're tearing me apart." We have
James Franco as Tommy Wiseau from The Disaster Artist.
Unopened,
wrapping paper.
Yes. So you can wrap presents for your loved ones, and then make sure that when you open them, you're tearing them apart. Right. So we're gonna give this away as well. So the way you can enter into this drawing is, like I said, use the little share button on this video. Go to Twitter. You could do it on Facebook too, but Twitter is where we're going to really be picking the names from. That's where the action is. So share it on Twitter.
Tell us which of these 3 items you want.
Now, make sure that you tag TYT What the Flick in this. TYT WTF. Make sure you do that so that you're entered. But tag TYT WTF and then tell us which item you want when you share it. So say, I want the wrapping paper, I want the button, I want the stocking. On Friday, we will pick a name and announce the lucky winners and then send these out to you. So good luck, everybody. And then when we get more swag, we'll try this again. But people better share.
Let's see how this
does. If nobody,
maybe we'll do it again.
And you're not included on this.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, thank you.
Happy Cyber Monday.